welcome to Yule Tales episode 16, I guess, in the sense that today is the 16th of December. So this is my version of Vlogmas, this kind of series of episodes I called Yule Tales. And today I'm just gonna sit here and chat a bit with you. I'm not feeling good. It's my the first day of my period, so I'm feeling really introverted and I have belly pain. Sometimes that's my body communicating with me, and I'm very grateful. Even though I don't love the pain, let's say, but I'm grateful I can still, feel all the feelings. And I'm gonna drink a little bit. This is yarrow, raspberry leaves and mugwort leaves, and a bit of common mallow leaves. I harvested. Wait a second, let me show you that. Look at this. In here I have the main herbs I use on a regular basis, almost. Here I have some St. John's wort. Here I have some Achillea millefolium, which is yarrow. And then on the bottom I have some loose leaves of mugwort, common mallow, and there is also marjoram. And raspberry leaves. So this is my big tea container, and I love it. It has all of the little plants with their scientific Latin names. Okay, so I'm gonna drink this tea and talk to you about my knitting projects, what I've been knitting the past 2 days. I took 2 days break from this posting almost basically every day, and now I'm back, even though I have pain, but I'm gonna show that too. It's a version of me that I think is important to show. Herbal. Okay, by the way, I opened 3, I think. I don't know what was the last Advent number I showed you, but let me show you. This is my Advent project. Let's start from this. And now I'm gonna join, no, later on I need to join the white. I think I showed you this white. Love this one. So my Advent calendar, I started already. It's a 12 days DK Way mini skeins. I have a WhatsApp group with wonderful people, and we organized kind of like an Advent swap. And my Advent partner was Iveta. I actually will link her channel in the description box because she also has a wonderful YouTube channel. And love this color, but so far I've been opening a lot of, I think this Advent is a collection of the different colors of Donegal Kilcara tweed, which is 100% pure new wool, and it's a DK Way yarn. Usually it comes in 50 or 100 gram skeins. I think you can choose, and these are little 25 grams balls. And I love this color. And then I love this color as well. Look at this. This was day 6, if I'm not mistaken. This was day 5, day 6, day 7, no, day 6, day 5, day 7, day 8, and day 9. These are the last, not the last, but yeah, the latest ones that I opened, and I think they're so beautiful. And I'm just gonna pretty much follow that order. So this first, then this one second, third and fourth, and I'm just gonna add them on my Advent project, which is I'm kind of following, it's more like the construction and some of the stitch pattern of the Advent wrap. It's kind of like a cardigan wrap without sleeves, and I really like the way it's turning out. And I'm gonna be slow with this project. Maybe I'll even finish it next year, who knows. If it's a project that I've been kind of knitting on just tiny bit at a time. And I I kind of added to this jumper that I made last year. It's a self-drafted jumper. I used a lot of unspun yarns held together with some silk mohair, and it's like a big hug, and it didn't have this neckline, so I used some scraps from this jumper to create this foldable neckline like this, and now it's so much more cozy. And I basically ran out of this yarn, so I had to cast off. I'm definitely a lot warmer than before. Okay, so that's something that I kind of finished as well. And then I finally finished this beautiful project, my engagement poncho. And so anyhow, this is the poncho Akina by a German designer, and I absolutely am completely in love with this piece, and I can feel the love that I put in this project. And I wore it yesterday. If I manage, I'll add a picture of me wearing it, but it's absolutely beautiful, and I highly recommend the pattern. I think the English version has a little mistake, but it's something that you can definitely figure out by yourself, how to kind of fix that mistake in the translation, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, it's beautiful. It has this all over lace, which is not difficult at all. So my camera is signaling that I'm out of battery, so let me fix that and change location so it can charge while I talk. Okay, now my camera is charging and we can move on. So I really love this one, and it's going to be an heirloom piece for me. I will use it my entire life until it completely it's not usable anymore, I guess. And then I'll just bury it. Maybe this will bury me, who knows? But yes, I don't know. Today I feel weird. But anyhow, I used this beautiful wool, and I want to talk about it a bit more. I talked about this again, not again, in the past already, and it's a beautiful yarn. I believe, I dare to say that this is probably my favorite DKW yarn. I think because of the love that was put in the creation of this yarn, because I know the people behind this little mill and farm. Fattoria La Rocca is an Italian, actually quite local to me. It's like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours if you're slow with the car from here. And they have their own sheep. So this is 50% their own sheep, Lana sopravvisana, which is kind of like an endangered breed, or I think the Pecora sopravvisana, which is a kind of merino breed sheep species, family. In the merino family of sheep, it was a type of sheep that was used for meat. But they decided to start using their wool also for, only for making fibers and making for making yarn. And this is their blend biodiverso. Look how gorgeous, and it's a 50% lana sopravvissana wool and 50% alpaca. I think it's my favorite DKW yarn when it comes to animal-based fibers. I love it so much, and it's just beautiful. I held it together with silk mohair, but it wasn't necessary at all to do that. I guess I had that in my stash. I bought it for like a wedding project, and then I was like, okay, let me add it so I can have that extra warmth, that extra halo and drape that silk mohair can provide. And I love it. I truly love this one. I'm gonna cherish it so much and pass it down, hopefully, to my daughters, if I'll ever have one or many, who knows. Okay, next project that I've been working on is this big boy, this big hug. This is a massive project. Actually, yesterday Mike tried it on, and I tried it on Mike. I asked him to try it on, and those are details that you don't really care, but anyhow, and it fits him, and he's almost twice as me in terms of height. No, but it is super tall, and it fits him, but he said that he's quite feminine, and so it's going to still be mine. I thought we could share it, but anyhow, it's pretty big, and I made some progress on the body, on knitting the ribbing now, and I made some progress on the second sleeve, actually knitting the ribbing here as well. So I think this might be finished today if I give it some love, and then tomorrow I can actually wear it. I'm not sure I'll block it, I just want to wear it. And it has this beautiful 1x1 ribbed neckline. I love this, and I used two very commercial yarns, but good. They're really good. I love this yarn especially. This is Alpaca Silk by Drops. I think many of you know it, and I love this color so much. I predict, and I already said it, that this is going to be the color of the year for me. This is the color 24, and it's kind of like a rust terracotta color, and I'm holding it together with Drops Nord, which is actually, I think, a sock yarn, because it has a little bit of polyamide, 45% alpaca, actually quite a lot of polyamide, 30% polyamide and 25% wool. So I guess it's like a sock yarn, but I really love this. This combo is really beautiful and soft, and this is going to be like a super big hug, and I want it to be also quite long, and yeah, it's going to be very oversized and super cozy. So this is a project that I am going to finish basically today, I think, so stay tuned for tomorrow. If I manage, I'll wear it tomorrow, if I manage to finish it. Then I want to cast on a new project, even though I have other projects to work on. I actually am going to do, at some point, I'm going to do a huge, maybe I can even film it if I feel like. I'm just going to collect all of my whips and decide what to do with the projects that are kind of unfinished UFOs, unfinished objects, and my whips that I haven't worked in a while. I want to frog them or continue working on them. That will kind of create a clean slate and more clarity. I want to cast on a project, and we'll see if I'll cast it on today, which could be oh, I have actually my Christmas jumper, and I worked on it a little bit more, but I actually have to try it on. So I'm gonna show it to you maybe tomorrow. and I want to cast on a project which is a balaclava, or like a hood. It's like a mix between a hood and a scarf, and it's the Jose or Jose or Jose hood. This pattern I think is super nice. I already bought it and I just want to cast it on, but I don't actually have the yarn. I mean, I do, but I actually bought the yarn for another project. So me and my group are having one official, I guess, knit along that we came up with, and I think it's going to start in January. That's what I kind of understood. And it's a knit along where we knit the loom pullover by Sari Nordlund. So I had that yarn for the loom pullover, which is Drops Lima. But I actually realized that that yarn is not exactly the perfect yarn for that pullover, because it's a bit too thin for that project. But I still would have used it because I have it, and I just could knit like a size bigger, right? Because it's still okay. But anyhow, I have that yarn and I wanted to use it for that project. But then I want that hood. I want like a warm embrace on my neckline and on my head, and I don't really have a proper hat. I mean, I have one that is a colorwork hat, but it seems that I give away all my hats, and I guess I would wear more a hood than a hat, because for some reason hats really squeeze my head, even if I, use different sizes and, all of that, and I still don't wear them much. And so I've been wearing like shawls and wear them like on my head as well and wrapped around my neck. But I think it would be really nice to have that hood. So I'm thinking to hold Drops Lima double, or together with maybe also this, because I still have quite a lot of this, or a silk mohair. Hold it together or hold it double, Drops Lima, and that will be, I think I have enough to create the full project, right? Sorry, my brain is not working well today. But so that's the plan, and I think I'm gonna give myself that little, extra joy to cast it on today if I want to. And yeah, I might use the Drops Lima because I have it in my stash, and I wanted to buy new yarn for it, but maybe I'll just buy new yarn for the loom pullover later on in January if I feel like, but we'll see. So yes, that's the plan when it comes to knitting, and I think I'm just gonna cut the video here, and thank you for watching it. And yeah, I hope you were having a really cozy time and you're really enjoying your projects and you're not stressing out too much with gift knitting. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.